You referees of Latvia versus Brazil match. You again shown dumbness in the end. And that again decided the outcome. That again decided the outcome. You were stupid. Again you didn't call travelings for Latvian opponents. And there were a lot of them. A lot of travelings, and that one last foul of this match, that wasn't actually even a foul. Because Brazilian basketball player by herself hit Latvian basketball player with a ball. And then she by herself missed. And you fought for it. Latvian basketball player. So did you declare Team Latvia as the winners of this match too? You idiot. Latvia wins both of those today's matches. Either this or you stupid referees go to the prison. That is easy decision. Giving Latvians those 2 wins. And returning those lost points, which they lost because of your poor officiating. Quite poor in the end. Quite poor. You were ignorant towards Brazilian actions. And what else I will actually say. In this match, Latvians seemed scared actually to be aggressive. And they avoided to do any contact. And you know why? Because of your made-up calls in the Latvian match versus Japan. Because of those made-up calls. The Latvians were actually aggressive, but you actually punished Latvian basketball players for it. Just because they were aggressive. You penalized them unfairly. At the same time, you did not penalize Japanese basketball players for it. At the same time. That's what you did. You unfairly in that match applied the rules. Quite unfairly. And because of this match, and because of your poor officiating in that match, Latvians were actually played poorly in this match. Because of this, if you would have been fair in Latvian versus Japan match, Latvians would have shown this poor performance in this match. Think about it, you stupid referees. Think about it. Now you see what happens when you make bad calls. Now you see what happens when you make bad calls. Now you see the result of your bad calls, of your cheating, of your weak officiating, and of your arrogance, and of you big stupid idiot. And referee thinks you can do whatever you want. No, you can't. You know what your actions in Latvia versus Japan today's match is actually called? It's called abuse of authority. It's called abuse of authority. Abuse of your rights. That's what it is. It's abuse of your rights. It's clearly abuse of your rights. And Latvia also lost to Brazil in this match. Also because you made quite a lot incorrect calls. Quite a lot. You freaking imbeciles. You freaking dumbasses. You are dumb. You referees of this World Championship, of this 3x3 World Championship clearly are actually dumb. You clearly have zero understanding of basketball rules. You don't actually even know that rules you should apply equally among both sides. You cannot play favoritism. You cannot. You cannot do favorites. You cannot play favorites. When you will realize it, you stupid referees. When you finally look at the reality. How much I would have to make those videos to get you to wake up. Wake up, you childish referees. What you did in Latvia versus Japan match is nothing more than your childish actions. You whined for every single Latvian action. You were crying and whining and complaining and fouling Latvians for about everything. And yesterday, when Latvian men U18 3x3 team played against Mongolia, you did the same. You did the same. You made sure that Latvia loses that match. You made sure of it. Simply can't condone those actions. Either you say sorry to both of our teams for your wrong officiating, or else at least say sorry and admit that you were mistaken in a lot of calls, and that wasn't actually unsportsmanlike conduct. They weren't actually even close for elbow to be to an opponent's face. At that moment, Latvian basketball player tried to steal the ball from Mongolian basketball player while standing behind him. Of course, it was normal defensive action, and you unfairly call that as an unsportsmanlike conduct. Plus, when Mongolians did the same, they did that many times. I repeat, many times they did that. They did the same thing which Latvian men team did in that match. You never fouled Team Mongolia for it. You did not do that. Your week of shedding was actually costly in that match. Your week of officiating was actually costly in that match. You are deplorable, cheater, and liar. Those are the only words which you can actually even say about you. Only 2 words. Only. Cheater. That's who you are. You are cheater. You want to get both Latvian teams out of this tournament. That's what you want. Isn't it? You, in Latvian match versus Japan, clearly were on Japanese side. You clearly helped the team Japan to win. And in this match, again, you helped the team Brazil. As if I'm actually surprised. I actually expected you to be against Latvian team. I always expected that. That's because you're so predictable. It's so easy to predict that you will be against Latvian teams winnings. You will always try to get Latvian out of their game. You stupid referees of 3x3. You stupid referees of 3x3. Your delusions should finally be over. Stop being deluded. You made a lot of unfair calls. And that's it. You so far were against Team Latvia and always favoring Latvian opponents and trying actually to get Latvians out of their game, out of this tournament. As a matter of fact, that's what you want. Do you? You stupid referees of 3x3 basketball World Championship. You should learn to be fair towards all teams and whistle fouls fairly towards all teams. You can't just whistle certain action as a foul for one team and that same action not to whistle as a foul for another team. You cannot ignore travelings for one team and ignore travelings for another team. You just simply cannot unfairly apply any rule. Rules are there to be applied equally and evenly. And that's what they have said so many freaking times. And I will keep on repeating this until you will finally hear this message and realize your stupidity. And the only reasons why Latvia is actually losing so far in those championships is because of you. It's because of your unfair decision making. That's it.